Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to give you your General Hospital daily recap for Friday, October the 9th. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button, because every time I hit that like button, it lets YouTube know it's a good channel for soap fans. And you can also become a member where you get articles, exclusive videos. You get early access to videos. Like, you got this General Hospital spoilers, the weekly spoilers for next week. You got that. I think I put that out on Tuesday. And everybody else gets it Saturdays. So that's an example of members getting early access to videos. But anyway, let's talk about today. This is what I love about General Hospital. They're able to mix so many characters into a storyline at one time and revolve so many plots at the same time. I wish Bold and Beautiful could do that, because they used to do that. I wish Bold and Beautiful knew how to do more than 2 stories at a time. Next week on Bold and Beautiful, we're getting 2 stories at a time. But meanwhile, General Hospital is just firing on all symbols. Firing on all pistons. You know what I'm talking about. So Shady Joss tried to get Carly to disinvite Trina. Cylinders. Firing on all cylinders. So Shady Joss tries to get Carly to disinvite Trina to Mike's repast. But after hearing it's because Joss kissed Cam, Carly actually gives her daughter some good advice, saying, you and Trina are too good of friends not to have this conversation. So you two need to talk. And that was actually good motherly advice from Carly. After barely remembering that they're a couple, suddenly Dustin and Lulu they say they love each other, and she asks him to move in, and Dante will always be a part of the kid's life, but she's ready to move on. And I was like, why didn't y'all do this months ago? Y'all should have started planting these seeds when the show came back. Hell, you should have been planting these seeds way before. And so now that all of a sudden, after not seeing Dustin at all, they have this big episode where they profess their love to each other just for Dante to show up at the end of the episode when Lulu opens the door. So yeah, they fast forwarded Lulu and this new guy Dustin, that they so much in love, but we never got to see it. All we got to see was Lulu running around trying to do one story after another, trying to get stories on Cyrus, when they could have spent some of that time of her actually being with Dustin and showing them in a relationship, so that when Dante comes back, there's actually some stakes to be had with the fans emotionally. But as it is, most people just want Dante and Lulu to get back together. They don't care about Dustin. We also had Brooklyn tells Olivia that she raised her call, but Olivia isn't bothered by it. So I was very disappointed when I saw the spoiler that Brooklyn tells Olivia what she did. I was expecting Olivia to blow up and then calm down and apologize. But no, she was like, it's cool. It barely registered. I was mad. Alexis feeling guilty. Was still sneaking alcohol, hiding alcohol in the bushes. You heard me right. She came to the repast, but first she hid some alcohol in the bushes to make sure she could get herself a drink. Oh, poor Alexis. What are they doing to this character? She's a Cassadine, for goodness sakes. Gladys arrives and demands that Sonny make Brando a part of the organization because it's what Mike would want. And so Gladys Arrival is hated by everyone, including Brando. And Sonny tries to put her in her place by saying, I'm not going to throw you out. But, nobody's paying her no attention. Cyrus makes Trina angry. And so she decides to go get Joss and Dev, and I guess in another episode Cam, and tell them that she wants to prove her father's innocence. Cyrus then tells Jordan that he wants a specific file for her to get, and gives her the PCPD number. And then we don't know what the file is. Jordan doesn't know what the file is. But later Trina says that she wants to see Cyrus's file. So the fact that they mention a file in the same episode, and Trina wanting to get back at Cyrus, and Cyrus needing a file, I'm assuming that's his file that they're going to get. Monica talks to Ned about mending fences, with Brooklyn before Tracy comes to do it for him because Tracy called her. And so she's warning him that Tracy is going to come if he doesn't fix things with Brooklyn. And she mentions that, he's just like Edward, except Edward was a cheater. Alexis lets it slip to Olivia that Ned has been helping her, but Olivia is confused as to how he's been helping her. They show that in the preview for next week. As Sonny tells Brando his role in the business off camera, Cyrus shows up to the repast, and Jason is saying, "You're not welcome here." But in the preview for next week, we see Brando going off at the repast. I'm sure that's just a show for Cyrus. Dante reunites with Sonny in the episode, and that's most of the episode is Dante and Sonny scenes together, where he says that he isn't ready to see everyone, including his mother. He wants to see everybody solo, like one at a time, because he doesn't want to be bum rushed by all these people coming at him at one time. He's not ready for all of that. Sonny feels guilty because he really wants to tell Olivia, but he's going to respect Dante's wishes. And then I already mentioned at the end of the episode, Dante goes to see Lulu as the first person that he wants to see. And then I had a last note that I've noticed that Sam is back, but more and more she's just in the background. When they had Lindsay playing Sam, she was doing stuff. She was all over the place. She was emotional. She was crying. She was getting in people's faces. But Kelly Monaco, I think they're just tired of her. They're not giving her nothing to do. She just kind of stands around, following behind Jason at the moment. Sam has lost her spunk. So, I'm happy. I like Lindsay. I'm happy Kelly's back because, I like both of them. But they're not giving Sam anything to do. Right at this point, there's not even a real point for her to be on the show because she don't have a storyline. But thanks for watching. I'm Phoenix Tremayne. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And I'll see you in the next video.